Alright guys, welcome back. That's 62 cooking. Gee, I can't talk. So there's monkfish, and our burn chance will significantly start going down. What are we doing? So we've cooked almost 200, burnt 93, so we're about 33% burn rate right now, but should go down to around 25%. I think it was like 21.7 I calculated, so yeah, hopefully we got enough banked for this level. Let me take a little peek. Still says that we got 71 banked, pretty much. So should be more than enough, and also more than enough food. So yeah, I'm gonna continue with this, and then after I'm done this, we'll start the episode and start questing. I'm probably not gonna show most of the quests, just the end. Alrighty, guys, that's 69 cooking, so that leaves me with about 70k to go. And we've got about 100 left, so that'll give me about 100 or give me about 19k of that. So we still need to go get 40k more. So I'm kind of surprised, but we burnt. Yeah, I want to say this is about 20 something percent of them. 20, probably nearly what I thought, but a little higher, maybe closer to 25% of our total Karam ones, which is a little shitty, but it is what it is. Happy to have all this food now, and I don't mind going to fish for a bit, so. I'll finish up these, then I'll go fish that, and I'll be back with level 70 cooking. Alright, guys, so... What is the... Whoops, wrong place. So we're all out, unfortunately, of Karam 1, so we are about 56k left, so I'm gonna go back fishing now. I'll probably need to fish like 400 more to be safe. 300 almost exactly will get me this, but... I'll do 400 just in case, just because of the burn. It should get me the 70, and then we're stocked up on food. So I'm going to do that quick. After I get that 70 cooking, we're going to go do some quests. Alright, little book of XP from the random event, Book of Knowledge. Boom. A little bit of Herblore XP there. Alrighty, guys, and that journey is done now. One thing I think I'm going to do, because I do want some extra law runes for questing. I'm actually gonna grab a water ruins. I'll grab my air staff. I'm gonna go sit in the waterfall dungeon and kill some fire giants for a rune skim for magic XP. Oh man, and then also for law runes. So I think that's probably a good way to do my magic. Get a rune skim at the same time and build up some law runes for questing. So. That's the plan. I'm going to go buy some runes, and then we'll go get that done. Then once I get High Elk, I'm going to do the giant dwarf or whatever unlocks me the blast furnace. Start doing some gold, and then, yeah, we have our money problem solved. Alright, this is our home for the next little bit. I'll be burying the bones. I'll probably fill my inventory up with bones as well when I leave, but I got about 3,000 casts plus of this. They're weak to water spells, so I'm just going to use the regular ones. It's not going to be that quick, but it's cheap, and it's good for magic. So hopefully we can get like a level or two off of these runes. I think we'll be able to. Should get maybe around like 30,000 to 20,000 XP from this, I would think. Maybe, probably more, actually. But yeah, so we're here for a rune skimmy, as well as law runes. That's our goal right now. So rune skimmy and law runes. And yeah, and what we'll do is we'll come out here, grab coins, and do this. Oh, well, we don't want to die. So that will be nice too. But we'll get used to it, but we'll bury those. Slowly get prayer levels, so hopefully we don't die. But like I said, if we do die, it is okay because we're not, we're going to continue even if we are a regular Iron Man. Just kind of seeing how long we can stay as a hardcore. Have to change the name though. Okay, well that's not good. Guess that was a tile ahead. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Alright, there's 28 hit points. There's 29 HP. Well, that didn't take long at all. There's rune scimitars there. I kind of wish it took a little bit longer, but the law runes are the same drop rate as the rune skimmy actually, so That's very, very nice for us. Very, very nice. I'm very, very happy with that. Oh man. Um, Maybe given the time, then I might just go to like Guardians of the Rift instead. And just get up to that fifth egg. I need to get like like 6 more rune crafting levels or something just to be able to craft them myself, which would be very, very easy. So yeah, there we go. That's the rune skimmy unlocked. Boom. That is our best in slot melee weapon until the dragon skim probably. So yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, that's 30 hit points too at 46 combat. 4.5k away from a magic level, so yeah, we got a lot of runes to do this. Lots and lots of runes to do this, so we definitely could get to 55. I just don't know how long I'm gonna stay here because I'm playing on my other account doing Hydra. But other than that, I would just go back to fishing. Because I want to do some Hydra on my other Iron Man, which means I can't really focus too much. So I don't know, maybe I'll keep doing this though. Just missed it, but there's 31 hit points and our second rune skimmy too. Let's see. Oh, I'm getting killed on the main Iron Man. What's kind of our KC right now? 29 kills. So we're doing pretty fucking good, to be honest. 2 rune skimmies and 29 kills. Not bad. They're a 1 in 128, if anyone's curious. So yeah, we are able to go to that gemstone crab now and kind of AFK eventually when we want to for combat. So very, very nice. 2 law rune drops as well, which is also like a 1 in 128 or something like that. So yeah, you know, that's 2 teleports for questing. We definitely need to figure that out before we start. Alrighty guys, that's 53 magic. So 2 more levels to go until our goal of a high alch. There's 32 hit points. All right, I just missed it, but that's 33 hit points. We gotten like 5 levels on this hit points, man. 7.5k from 54. I decided I'm just gonna stay here till 55 for alchs, and then we basically don't need to do this anymore. We'll have quite a few alchs. Still may need to do some like weird splashing like this, but at this point, once we get alchs, we're kind of chilling for a little while. It's a lot more magic XP per hour than this is. So. Yeah, also 3 levels away from 1,000 total, which I should get, like, almost guaranteed, I think. Also pretty close to a prayer level 2. Should get that, actually in a second, like, probably, like, 2 more kills or whatever. So, I'll be right back. Alright, Barrington's Bone here. Should be 20 prayer. Boom. Proselyte and vestments. Jesus Christ. So, we did recruitment drive. We need to do wanted or whatever, contact or some shit, I think like that for the proselyte. But yeah, there we go. All right, guys, there's a collection log actually, a long bone. So that's pretty good because when we do Death to the Dorgashin, that's construction XP and prayer XP, like a good amount too. Like that'll probably get me 2 levels here and probably 2 or 3 levels here. Probably 5 or 6 levels between the 2. That's not too bad. I think it's like 1,500 each or something at least, but not bad. I just caught at the end of that clip too. There's 34 hit points. Boom. So next one's going to be magic. Probably. Hit points might beat it out. It's close. But I'm pretty sure magic will be the next one. Then 1 level off, 1k total. Not bad. Alrighty guys, that's 54 mage. And 1,000 total level, 6.5 mil XP. We're gonna get a HP level here to 35. I'm just gonna pre-say it. There's 35 health, yeah, whatever. We're not gonna record that shit. But yeah, next one we'll probably see is probably another HP, and then the magic level. We got well more than enough runes for that. So yeah, not too bad. I alched one of the staffs for 6k, so yeah, I guess whatever. I'm gonna keep this battle staff though. But I'll probably alch the rest of them or save it. Might as well actually at this point save it for high alch. That gives me an extra like 2,000 something GP. So yeah, not bad. Said I wasn't gonna record it, but there's 35 HP. Alrighty, 36 hit points, and we're 8.5k away from goal. Oh man, 55 magic. Alrighty, so now that we have high alch, I've just been high alching these rune arrows, up to 40k cash. Like, goddamn, I haven't seen that in a long time. Or ever, I think, on this account. I think we're gonna go Ferox here. I might now do some LMS because I need to, like, let's look at the rewards, right? So there's a couple things I want to get. I want to get a rune pouch note, which is 75 points, which isn't really that hard to get. And then I also want, let's see here. What else is there? I don't need any of this stuff. I think some of these stuff, like I think 20 climbing boots would probably be worth it. What else? And I think rune arrows are going to be very good for none of this other blighted shit. I'm never going to use that, but probably the rune arrows. Eventually I'll need the swift blade too, but the rune arrows are really good for alks. Like, I think that's like probably about 100k in alks, so I think that's the play. And I'll be waiting for, I don't know if I'm allowed to do like, because there's a lot of bots, right? I don't know if how this is like looked upon, if it's like frowned upon or anything, but for me, I found like the meta is definitely to just kill the bots, right? So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So I'm gonna hop over to Last Man Standing, and then I guess we'll see. I'll see how we go. All right, guys. With our newfound wealth, we're gonna be visiting the Varrock archery shop. So one range here, we're gonna get up pretty quick. So I want to get at least to 20, so willows. So that's up to mithril. So we'll do probably, I gotta figure out what we want to do this on, but we're definitely gonna need a regular short bow, an oak bow, a willow bow, and a maple. And then what's the value difference on these? 1 coin, 3 coins. Okay, so let's see the strength difference here. So we got 7 range strength, and that's 10 for 3 GP difference. So I'll probably go with iron arrows. Where the fuck did that guy go? There he is. Okay, so these are 3, so say by 50, 4. Yeah, I don't really care. Let's get like 300 of those. This should... Okay, so that will give me iron. And then what I'll do here is... Which is steel. Oh, I'm buying them. 24 coins. Alright, so that's costing. So why don't we do 2 more of those? Yeah, that's a lot of GP. And then... I don't know if he has any armor or anything. No, he doesn't. This dickhead doesn't either, right? I gotta go to a specific thing. Oh, well, he's got... Yeah, I can grab these. I think it's time to do range. Okay, so I need 20 for that. But what we can do is probably go to something like Minotaurs. I think will be pretty good. I think we're high enough defense now where it's not gonna matter. Do I have anything like chaps? Nothing like that. Leather body. Sure, why not? Let's do this. Take off this. That won't make a difference. That's probably the best range I'm gonna get right now, at least. Quite ass. So let's do this. Bank this. Let's grab our bow. Boom. I'll be picking them up. And our healthy stack of Karam ones. And I'm probably just going to go to Minotaurs. I should grab... I don't think there's anything there that would be good high alking, but at the same time, who cares? It's magic XP, so... I'll probably sit at Minotaurs because they do drop iron arrows, I think. I'll be picking them up, but I kind of want to profit. So I'm here till 20 range, and then I'm gonna do Temple of Ikov. That'll give me like, I don't know, what is it? Something like 10k range XP or something like that, right? Yeah, 10k range XP, 8k fleshing XP. So yeah, we'll definitely take that. So I'll be here till 20 range. Oh, I need 40 range. 40 range, eh? Well, we'll be here at least until 30 then. Then we'll probably head to the Gemstone Crab. Yeah, that's the play. Time for these fucking security questions. This place kind of brings back nostalgia. Just I remember always training on these Minotaurs. So it's kind of cool actually, to be honest. But yeah, yeah, really a lot of nostalgia in this place for sure. I remember selling like the helmets and stuff to the guy above, but yeah, this definitely isn't the most efficient way to do it, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it. All right, there's already 7 range. Obviously, I'm not going to record these levels, but I guess we're going for 30 here. Probably not here. I don't know. I don't really know what we're doing, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to be at the Gemstone Crab. Definitely past 30 to 40. All right, just got a collection log done there. That's going to be the right skull half. For anyone who doesn't know, you can make this into a skull scepter. It's very good for clues and to get to Barbarian Village. You can invoke it and it teleports you right beside the hole to go down. There's 10 range as well. Like I said, I'm going to do this till about 20 or so here. And then I'm going to see what kind of quests I can do for the range XP. We can use these steel arrows now, actually. Yeah, I'll see what kind of quests I can do for this XP, and then we will go ahead and do the Gemstone Crab until 40, slash whatever quest, and then we'll get Temple of Ikov done, and, you know, we'll get on our questing route. And then I want to get the Avas done as soon as possible. And then I think we'll be in a good position there. So just looking around here, so I'm going to be doing Big Chompy bird hunting, Death to the Dorgashin, which I should be doing actually with a bone crossbow whenever I can unlock that. That'll be kind of the best in slot for me right now. I kind of forgot about that actually, which is interesting. Zogre Flesh Eaters at once I hit 30 range. I think that also gives me some Herblore XP, so okay, cool, sure, no problem. And then Horror from the Deep. So I just have to do the bar crawl, which is fine. Then I should be close to 40, and then I do Temple of Ikov, and then that gives me a lot more range XP. Gives me 10.5k, in addition to, I'm sure, some other XP. Let's see here what else it gives. Just some fletching XP, so that's not a big deal, but it will give me a level. So that's the goal, and all of those are required for the recipe for disaster, I think. And then I can do the ogre guy recipe for disaster part, and that gives me additional range XP as well. But I need to do Big Chompy bird hunting for that. So yeah, that's the plan. So let me get 20, and then we can continue with that. Alrighty, guys. Here should be 20 range. Boom. So now we can throw on the willow plus this gear. Oh. Never mind, I need 2 more defense levels for that, but I can throw on the chaps. Might just stay here. We're a couple levels away from, or a couple XP away from HP level. That's up to 38, which is very, very nice. So yeah, 20 range, so we're kind of chilling now. We can pretty much go do most of the quests we need to do. Death to the Dorgashin, I'm probably going to do right now or pretty soon. Today's the last day I have to play. There we go, 38 HP. The last day I have to play for a little while. I'm going out to Calgary in Canada. I am Canadian, so but I'm from Ontario, not Calgary. So that's the plan. I guess we can teleport with Chronicle. Sure, why not? That's the plan. So see what I get done today, and when I get back, hoping to be kind of refreshed. I feel like I've been sort of burnt out. It's been a little bit more refreshing playing on this account versus my main iron. So yeah, once I get back from my trip, kind of hoping to be a little refreshed with all that. So we'll see. I definitely need to start doing some achievement diaries soon because I have 30 herblore, which means I can start putting lamps onto it. And I think you get like, I don't know, it's like easy Varrock diary. I want to see what reward you get from there. So you get 2,500 XP. How many of these are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I won't be doing the wilderness. So 11 times 2,500. Okay, so that's 27,500 XP doing all those. That'll probably put us at like 40, maybe? Yeah, probably about 40. And then I wonder what I need. So that's there. What can I do with this? Oh, okay. So then if I get that up to 40, then I can also do the mediums, which 11 times 7,500, which is 82. So that would give me 100k XP. Just doing the mediums and the easies, and they're all very, very easy to do. So not too worried about that at all, actually. So yeah, that's probably the plan. Yeah, that's probably the plan. And that'll probably get me close to 50, I would guess. Yeah, probably just under 50. And then at that point, I can then start putting all the XP lamps from the hards into herblore as well. So that's pretty good. That'll get us quite a bit of XP. We can mainly ignore herblore for now. We will need to get prayer potions at some point, but we won't be necessarily training herblore. We'll just be doing our farm runs, and we'll get a lot from Slayer too. So yeah, I'm gonna go do Death to the Dorgeshin, and then I'll be back after I'm done that. Well, I have to do the Lost Tribe first, but I'll do the Lost Tribe quickly, and that gives me, wow, that gives me a couple, a little bit of mining XP. Good thing that's completely useless. So yeah, I've got all the items I need for that, I think. So let's go ahead and do it. Alrighty, that's Lost Tribe done. So now we're gonna do Death to the Dorgeshin. Full ham robe sets. 2 full ham robe sets. The chance of thieving and ham massively increases after starting the quest. Okay, so I'll go pickpocket for 2 full sets of robes. Who am I talking to here? Mistag, eh? Okay, so let's go do that. Yeah, let's go start the quest, and then I'll go pickpocket for those robes, and I'll be back when I have 2 sets. I guess I already have most of a set here. I don't know, 7 pieces per set, so it's literally the entire fucking thing. Okay, but I'll be back when I have those. Alright, I also grabbed Dorgeshin crossbow and 500 bolts while I'm here. This is going to be significantly better than this willow shortbow until I get that sunlight. I think I want to get that sunlight crossbow thing. I also picked up a bone dagger because this, if you don't know, has, let's see here. So you have very increased accuracy, and it lowers, yeah, the target's defense by whatever you hit, and I'm pretty sure it's almost a guaranteed hit. I don't know what the max hit of this is. I want to say it's pretty low, like a 5 or something, but overall it's pretty decent. Why can't I wear that? Oh, I need 28 range. Okay, that's fine though, because we'll do that through the quests, but not bad. So let me get the ham robes. Alrighty, that's Death of the Dorgeshin. Should be a couple range levels. Oh, sorry, 45 thieving. Okay, and 23 and 3 range levels. Okay, not too bad. So I gotta figure out what to do next, but there's those 2 done. So I'll get back to you when I figure it out. Alrighty, guys, that's 47 hunter and orange salamanders. I guess that gives me a decent training. What's it called? Fucking, I can't speak. Training method. For the future, yeah. So let's get back to questing. Haven't done anything. Been off for about a day. I didn't do a whole bunch yesterday when I recorded the last clip. Just kind of birdhouse runs. So yeah, let's get back to questing. I think I need to get those 25 bones for something. I know I banked a couple already. Let's go take a peek at what we got so far. Bird nests are piling up for sure. Let's take a little peek. I got a superior on my main Iron Man too. Wonder what we get here. A beat heart? Ah, nothing. Alright, so let's bank all this. Bones. Okay, so 10 bones. So I need to collect 15 more bones so I could just go do that kind of wherever. And that's for Demon Slayer. That's the one I wanted to do. Demon Slayer, right? Yeah, I'm going to go collect those bones. Alright, did a couple extra kills than we need. It's fine to get the Goblin Mill here. I think I need that for that new Goblin quest. Not 100% sure though. So let's Chronicle here. Should be well more than enough bones. And I think we go ahead and start it with the genie person up here. The whatever the fuck that's called. The fortune teller or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and finish Demon Slayer and I'll be back after I'm done that. Alright guys, there is Demon Slayer done, and that's Silverlight. So next thing we're gonna do, I think, is the, is it the Golem? I feel like is my next one. Yeah, the Golem. So, yeah, the Golem is my next one, and then I do whatever, the one to get Dark Light, I think, or something like that. So, 4 Soft Clay, Vial, Pestle and Mortar, and Papyrus. I feel like... Oh, I hope I got a Soft Clay pack. I could always just go mine clay and make it, but I swear I thought I got that. And I thought I had Papyrus too. Hold up, I may be kind of fucking up here. So no Papyrus and no Soft Clay. Really, okay. Let's grab this. Let's grab a bucket of whatever. Okay, I'm gonna grab some clay and I'm gonna go grab a Papyrus, and then I'll go ahead and do this. This one's in the desert. Down here. I think we unlock this right away, or we get it after the quest. And then the other one after this is like, I think it's like Shadow of the Storm or something like that it's called, but that's the next one we're going to be doing. Alrighty, that's the Golem done there. Yeah, no levels for that. Next we're going to do is Shadow of the Storm, which is fine. Yeah, looks pretty easy. What do we get from this? 10,000 experience. Any combat skill except prayer. Okay, so that kind of sucks, but I guess we'll put that in range. Yeah, we'll put that into range. Cool. All right, I'm going to go do Shadow of the Storm now. Actually, I should go to Ferox. And then that's one kind of quest series done for RFD, and then I'll figure out the next one to do. I'll be back when the quest's done. Alrighty, there's the fight done. I had to basically flinch, but I'm gonna put this in 10k. Yeah, probably range is the best bet. So there's 32 range, that's Dwarven, whatever, Dorgishkan bow done, and that's Shadow of the Storm done. So what I'm thinking of next, if we go to, let's see, RFD, let's look at quest line, kind of. So Monkey Madness is definitely something we want to do. I think we're going to do the Underground Pass probably next. I think I've done Biohazard, which means I've done Plague City. So I just have Underground Pass left to do, and I should be able to do that pretty easily. That gives me 5 quest points, which will put us up to 91. And then after that, I think we're kind of looking at Desert Treasure. That quest series. So that'll be Tourist Trap, Troll Stronghold, Temple of Ikov, which you need 40 range for, Desert Treasure, and the only thing I'm missing is 53 Thieving, so I'll do that slowly. But I think that's probably my next bet. So I'll do Underground Pass, and then I'll go into... See, maybe if I can do other quests, that'll give me some thieving XP on the way. And then I'll be doing Desert Treasure. Alrighty, guys. That's 79 fishing. Just here to AFK a bit, and that's sea turtles. Okay, I don't know when I'd really be catching those, but I guess through fishing trawler. I don't know what level you need to get them, but that might be it. Alrighty guys, that's 54 strength, and I just got an Aberrant Spectre task on the main Iron Man, so I can AFK that. So I think we're gonna start doing the underground pass now. Yeah, I think that's the play. Alrighty, there's underground pass done. Very, very easy. Like, I didn't fail a single agility check. Like, didn't fall a single time on that last part. Maybe I got lucky, but doing it with 58 agility was definitely better. So it's 3000 agility XP, 3000 attack XP. I don't think that I got a level for anything. And I don't know what this is, but I think that this is where I can start Regicide. So I'll start that so I don't have to come back to this guy. Oh, we did. Okay, so we did. We got 46 attack there. So now I think, I don't know what series I'm going to do next. I might start working towards, I might do the Horror from the Deep. So I'm going to do the bar crawl. And then I'm going to start working towards like Monkey Madness requirements, I think. That may require me to do some AFK Gemstone Crab, but I'm not too sure.